Hey guys, MCU Collector here with a new video, and here is the second video in the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Best of 2019 Avengers Endgame International Exclusive Wave. Again, for those that may not have seen my Captain America video and that are not familiar with the Best of Waves, there is a movie wave each year that is released out into the international markets. It does not get released in the US, so this one is for Avengers Endgame and happens to have the armored Thanos Build-A-Figure again. Each year, it's a reuse of a Build-A-Figure from the previous year, and all the figures in the wave are all repaints. They don't do anything new to them. They don't change things. They might have less accessories, things like that, but nothing gets changed. So like the worthy Captain America, or not worthy, you know, he doesn't come with the unmasked Steve Rogers head, and he doesn't come with Mjolnir, so things like that. But again, they are the same figures, so don't expect changes on certain things. Everyone keeps saying there's a missed opportunity to have Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet on his left hand. That would have required a new sculpt. They weren't going to do anything like that with this wave. I just want to reiterate with things, never expect new sculpts with this wave. There might be some color variations on some things, yes, but for the most part, nothing is ever new. This one is kind of the exception because this is basically now an official Kitbash version of Black Widow. Like I had a video from last year. It's actually one of my highest viewed videos where I took the Target exclusive 2-pack with the Quantum Suit, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, and I basically Kitbashed with the Infinity War Black Widow from the Cole Obsidian wave to come up with an Endgame Black Widow. So as a Kitbash, my OCD just drives me crazy because I need official figures. I don't do customs or anything, but you know, I have like 2 Kitbashes in my collection that my OCD still triggers me every time I look at it. So those 2 equals that. And now an official release by Hasbro. So I'm very pleased. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet, but now I have an official Avengers Endgame Black Widow, which somebody had said that it's actually the suit from Captain America Civil War. So I'm going to actually take a closer look at the suit from Civil War and a closer look to see if I can get the details of Endgame to kind of go with that, because then maybe now I'll have in Captain America Civil War Black Widow I can use. So packaging looks really nice. We get a look at Black Widow there on the side. It's the promo art of Natasha Romanoff, played by Scarlett Johansson. The back of the package looks like so. All the figures in the wave. I didn't review Iron Man. I don't plan on. I'm not going to be opening it. I'm not even sure that I want to open the other one, so we'll kind of see how things go. But for right now, this may be the last video in this wave. I might talk about the Thor, but we'll kind of go from there. The bio for Black Widow reads, an agent of espionage and expert in hand-to-hand combat, Black Widow is trained to take out any enemy of justice. So, kind of a generic bio, but there you go. Now, 3 minutes in, talking about the box and a bunch of other stuff, let's open up this figure and talk about it. Okay, so looking at the Black Widow figures out of the package, and this one is the exact same as the Infinity War Black Widow without the green vest. And I did look up the suits. So the Captain America Civil War, this is the exact suit. So this is completely based 100% on Captain America Civil War. If only we would have gotten, you know, that particular head sculpt for Black Widow, because her hair is kind of a different color and it's wavy. That would be awesome to get that head sculpt at some point. The actual Avengers Endgame suit kind of reminds me of the Wasp suit, kind of how the design is in the torso. It does look really cool. Maybe one day we'll get that figure. I doubt it though at this point, but would be cool. But this one, the only changes that they really made from this figure to this figure, from, you know, this figure, or, you know, the Kitbash version or whatever, the head sculpt is the same as the Quantum Suit 2-pack, skin tone, everything. So all they did was a kind of adjust the skin tone on her chest, neck area. And then the hair is a little bit different, and I'll show you guys that when we zoom in. It's just a color thing and kind of how they painted it. But really, there's no difference. If anything, this black is a little bit shinier than the Infinity War one, which looks, you know, is definitely a little bit more matte because you can't see the glare of the light really shining off of it so much. This one I have is really loose, but this one doesn't want to move all that much. And in this particular video, I won't be going over the articulation. I can do that. You guys could check out my review on this Black Widow, and then you could check out the Kitbash video that I did with this one. I'll have cards or the end title screens here so you guys could take a look at those. So let's get in a little bit closer to these widows. Okay, so looking at the two Black Widows close by, the one on the right is the new one. So if you notice the hair, they did a lot more of, it's supposed to be blonde. I'm not sure what color they actually used and how that works kind of over that red rubber that they used for the hair. But as you can see, it's definitely a lot more just towards the bottom of the ponytail, where this one's kind of spread out and it's very faded. And then you can kind of see that silver hair band piece or whatever that's holding the ponytail together. You can see it a lot more on this new one. It's a little bit shinier, and really that's the only difference. And then you can see the skin tone, whereas Natasha looks a lot more pale than the chest piece here on the Infinity War one, but this new one, they got matching skin tones. And then mine just doesn't have that crease line as prominent as this one does, and that was a problem for a lot of the Infinity War figures. Some people got ones that were pretty good, probably more along the lines of this one, so that's another one of the big differences there. Okay, so shout out to Doming Toys for sending out this wave to me so I can review and do that unboxing video for you guys. So full disclosure, of course, I did not pay for these myself. They sent them out as a gift to me. So you guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of this figure. Are you one of the ones that say, oh, they're repaints, you know, I don't want them, whatever, I'm not going to waste my money? Or is this something that actually interests you? My opinion of this whole entire wave is the only ones that are worth actually getting are going to be this Black Widow, because this now gives us an official figure compared to the Kitbash that so many others have done. And if you had a hard time getting the Walmart exclusive worthy Captain America, even though this doesn't have the unmasked Steve Rogers head and doesn't have Mjolnir and doesn't have the battle damage shield, this is still an amazing figure, the best Captain America movie figure that Hasbro has released. So I definitely think it's worth getting, even if it doesn't have those other things. But you guys let me know down in the comments below. Again, this is something that is not available in the United States. You would have to import it in. For those of you around the world, hopefully you guys will get these. I've heard in Brazil, the last year's best of wave was fairly easy to come by. You know, the UK's gotten the Hulkbuster wave before. Giant Man went out to Canada, and I think the Asian markets get all of these different waves. I never saw too much of the Gladiator Hulk one. That one was kind of a mix between Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, whereas the other one's kind of stuck to one particular movie. But, you know, there's all the... Well, actually, the Hulkbuster went Avengers Age of Ultron and first Avengers movie, but then I digress. So you guys let me know down in the comments below. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys like the video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, thank you for watching.